1, 2, 3.
Time to
Podcast!
Beautiful.
Podcast! Hello!
Hello!
And welcome to What Pissed You Off This Week.
I am your host, Lele. Can you buy me a monster on your way to work? Raukola. And I am joined here today by Torgeir Ryssevik. Say hello, Torgeir. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Conflicted.
Between...
Whether I like life and this world right now or not. Because Donald Trump won the election. It wasn't Kamala.
He did. He did win.
It was not Kamala.
How do they manage?
I don't know. I still propose that if the rest of the world can have a voting section in Eurovision, I think the rest of the world should have a section in the American elections. Like, that shit is too important to left for the Americans to decide.
Yeah, and like the American election has a bigger impact on Europe than the fucking results of Eurovision have on America.
Yes.
So yeah, we should definitely.
I truly think that because America is such a like big influence in the world, like we should have some say. Come on.
Yeah.
Clearly, you guys can be left to be responsible about this. So like, where's our vote? Where is our vote?
Yeah.
Like, your options are an incredibly qualified woman who has served in all three branches of government versus a convicted orange. And you go with the orange?
Yeah.
Why would you go with the orange?
You did see the thing about the very popular Google search right now.
Yes.
Which was...
Can I undo my vote?
Or can I change my vote after the fact?
Can I change my vote?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you have Googled that before you vote?
But like, why are they realizing now that it was a bad idea to have the orange?
I already saw a woman saying like, oh, she voted for Trump and now she's afraid of losing the Obamacare that saved her life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but I hope you lose that Obamacare. Like, I hope that every single, like, woman and a member of any minority who voted for Trump gets exactly everything Trump has promised.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that you experience everything you have just now voted for.
Yeah, I don't want them to, like, die and shit, but, like, to experience
like, oh God, this was a horrible idea. For. Exactly.
You know what they say? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Yeah.
When life gives you oranges, don't vote them for fucking president.
That was incredible. That was probably the funniest thing you've said in like a week.
Thank you.
What pissed you off this week, my friend?
Oh, what pissed me off this week is windmills and how unfathomably big they are.
What are they so big for?
Probably to get much wind. I don't know.
I don't like the thing is, we have talked about this in the past.
Yeah.
I had never realized how unnervingly large they are.
They are huge.
Until you brought that up and I Googled. I was like, I don't like that anymore.
They are gigantic. You know, when you see a windmill, a field of windmills, and your brain kind of approximates like
how big
they
it is.
are about this size.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's the size that your brain gives those objects.
Yeah.
But then when you see them in reference to something.
Like a person.
Yeah. For instance, I was looking at a big field of windmills in Austria. And I was like, yeah, these are windmills. They are probably around this big. Like, that's not a thought you have. That's just how your brain makes sense of what it's seeing. But then I saw that one of them has a door. And that's a small-ass door. No, it's not. That's a full-size door for a person to go through. And it's like a maintenance door, so it's probably like bigger than your bedroom door. You know what I mean? That's a big-ass door.
Yeah, and like they might have to be able to get like taller gear in there or something.
Yeah. So like big-ass door. And my brain cannot see that as a big door. It cannot comprehend that that's a person plus size door.
Yeah.
My brain still sees it as a small door. And I'm like actively trying to imagine like, what if a person was standing next to that door?
And
he would be like this small, but all I see then is like a really small person. And I don't see a full-size person. I see a shrunk-down person next to that tiny-ass door. I can't comprehend their size.
Yeah, I fully get ya.
Yeah.
I fully get ya.
Yes. Anyways, what pissed you off this week?
What pissed me off this week is when people talk to me when I have my AirPods in. Like, I thought that was a universal sign of I'm in my mind palace.
Your space.
Don't come into my mind palace.
Yes.
Stay away, please. But no, they keep talking. Like, I recognize that I'm in a workplace with other people. They like, usually people, when they see other people, they acknowledge each other's presence.
Yeah.
But like, sometimes, like when you have those moments where you just kind of want to be alone for that 1 second and you're having lunch or something. And then like, you thought you kind of went to a corner so people realize, and then they sit next to you and they start talking like, hey, how's your day? But I'm like, ruined, actually. Like, I know that it's such a small thing to be annoyed about, and like, yeah, I like talking to people, but just if I have my AirPods in, ask me, hey, do you want to chat or do you want to listen to your thing? Because then I feel like a dick if like I'm openly annoyed that someone is talking to me, because that's not fair. But like, I don't, it's just the most annoying thing. Like, especially if I clearly just take it off and answer to them and say like politely like hi, and then I put it back in.
Yeah.
That should be very clear indication.
Universal language.
Yeah, that should be very clear nonverbal communication that I have acknowledged your presence, but I don't want to talk right now.
Yeah.
And then if they keep going like, oh my God, have you ever been around another person before? Stop talking. God. I'm sorry, I'm so passionate about this because I am also Finnish. Yeah. And we famously don't like it when strangers talk to us.
Yeah.
And then I have my guard up and you keep talking. What do you mean? I hate that. Don't do that to people. Stop talking. If I have my AirPods in, don't talk to me.
Like when I'm out and about and I'm wearing AirPods and I have a hood up, people cannot see that I'm wearing AirPods. So like if I then meet someone I know, they will start talking to me and I will have to do like the whole skit where I like go under my hood, turn off the song, then hold the pin for the like transparency mode, and then I'll be like, hi, how are you? You know what I mean?
I have the pleb AirPod, so I just take it off and it pauses. I don't need to go into all of that.
Yeah, shit. But if you just pull out the pros, they will kind of suck on your ear, which is not good.
Yeah.
So like
you have to kind of twist it out.
Yeah. And like also if my AirPods are not charged and I'm wearing the in-ears, the wired ones.
Yeah.
And I forget that I'm not wearing the AirPods because like the wire goes behind. So like it's just stuff in your ear. And then when people stop and I'm like trying to turn off the song and then realize it's not the AirPods. So then I have to take out my phone, pause the song on there, and then rip those out. And those also have the suction thing, so you need to twist them out. And they're like stuck around your ear as well.
Yeah.
So then it's like a whole like 30 seconds before I'm like able to say like, hi, how are you?
So stupid question, because I've never worn in-ear monitors. Like, is the wire always like it automatically goes behind your head?
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
Like you have the like kind of metal wired bits that like form around your ears, kind of. Yeah. And then you have the bit that goes around and you tighten it in the back.
Oh, so did you get them like professionally made, like with the where they? No. How, like, what kind of in-ears do you have then?
Regular, like from the shelf, just foam bits that like memory foam kind of.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Which, like, for most cases, totally fine. If you're a drummer and you're playing with the click track and all that, maybe you want to get rid of as much bleed as possible because you're playing a loud-ass instrument.
Yeah.
But for most cases, it's fine with the regular ones.
Why do some artists then get them, like, made for you? Is it just like a hipster thing, or like
they will sit better and be more reliable? Like with the regular ones, you kind of have to like find a good seal, and like it's kind of finicky. You have to play around with it before you get good seal and good sound and all of that. But if they're fitted for your ears, I guess you kind of set them in place and then they will be in place and sound good every time. So it's more reliable. They sit better seal, of course.
Yeah.
Also a trick with in-ear monitors, if you're wearing a hat, like a snapback hat like this.
Yeah. Put them through the thing.
Yeah, tuck the cable in through here, because then you'll never have that, like, the cable is tucking on your in-ears.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart as heck.
It's so fucking smart, because, like...
I could put them in my hair if I have them in a ponytail or something.
Yeah, because you usually take the cable, like, under your jacket or whatever, and then your jacket can start tugging on the cable and, like, tug on your in-ears.
Oh, yeah.
So then you have to tape it up or whatnot, and then you start sweating, so the tape falls off, and it's a fucking hassle. But if you're wearing a hat, just tuck it in the hat.
Huh. Smart.
In-ear tips with what pissed you off this week.
Hell yeah. In this week's news, I find Gen Alpha's humor extremely stupid, and I refuse to believe that I would have ever laughed at Skibidi Toilet as a 10-year-old.
And please stow your hand luggage in the overhead compartments.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you like my newsreader voice?
Yeah, it was very flight attendant.
Hell yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yes.
But yeah, I refuse to believe that I would have ever found something as stupid as Skibidi Toilet funny.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. I call me old-fashioned. Call me old if you really want to. What is funny about that?
I don't know.
It's a head that comes out of a toilet.
And it says skibidi bap bap boop. I don't know. What does it say?
Skibidi bap bap skibidi. I don't know. I don't watch that shit.
No, I watched it for research once.
Yeah,
just like because I've heard Skibidi Toilet thrown around so much, and I watched like, what is this thing? What the fuck is that?
Yeah. And like apparently it has a bunch of lore and everything. Like it's a thing. Like I know that they fight against something.
What?
Yeah, like
who fights against what?
I can Google
toilet
that.
Head? Let's research the lore of Skibidi Toilet.
All right. Male 01 mutant Skibidi Toilet.
Mutant?
I don't know. That was a Titan Skibidi Toilet that made his first debut in episode 109.
Are there episodes of this?
Apparently, where he appeared out of nowhere and grabbed Titan Speakerman, smashing him relentlessly before engaging in a fight between Titan Drillman and Titan Speakerman. This is so stupid.
What?
What the who?
But it's just a head in a toilet. Who are all these characters?
How does Skibidi Toilet kill you?
What?
Does the Skibidi Toilet cause brain damage? I think so.
Yeah.
Like, look at this thing. I refuse to believe that this is funny. Dear viewer, if you are watching and not listening...
We can just put the picture up here if you care to edit it.
You know what? That is also true. But do I care to edit that? We'll see. So stupid.
Yeah, incredibly
Stupid. Like, yeah, fine. We had stupid stuff like the fucking... Yeah, that one.
What's going on? One.
And do you remember, I saw Emmy made a cover of it because I'm a gummy bear.
Oh, yeah, that was slapped so hard.
Completely forgotten that.
Yeah. Did you watch a version that was like the same song but in like every language combined?
Yeah, of course I did.
So fucking great.
But that's a great song.
Yeah.
Because someone compared Skibidi Toilet to that. Not the same level of stupid.
Absolutely not. Gummy Bear song.
Annoying.
Very, very catchy. Very annoying. Bright colors and stupid.
Yeah.
Very great. Skibidi Toilet.
Horrible renders. Ugly character model. Horrible colors. It's a head in a toilet.
Yeah. Isn't it made in like PUBG or something like that?
I don't care enough to know. Or do have look? Why do you know that?
It's like some game.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not a render per se. It's the same as the like, you're a wizard, Harry. That's not a computer render. That's from a game and they've just screen capped it. I think it's the same thing.
So a Georgia-based YouTuber and animator Alexei Gerasimov uploaded the first Skibidi Toilet video to his channel Da Fug Boom in
The fuck?
spelled Da Fug.
The Fug?
Yes, then exclamation
With a
point
G or a Q?
Q.
Oh.
Exclamation point, question mark, boom, exclamation point in February 2023. He's a self-taught animator and uses a free 3D computer graphics software called Source Filmmaker to make his videos.
So it is an actual
someone thought of that and made that, and that upsets me. I don't like that.
So there's effort in this?
Unfortunately, it would seem so. I don't.
But
like
that's the animation. Where's the song from? What's the song?
I don't know. tune in for next week's episode where we figure out where the song is from.
Or you could find out right now.
Come on.
We're deep diving in this. What is the deal with Skibidi Toilet?
Dum Dum Yes Yes by Bulgarian singer Bizer King.
Huh.
The lyrics of the Skibidi Toilet anthem come from that song, and yeah, according to music distributor, the original lyrics are Shibidi Dub Yes Yes. A little bit of myself just died, I think.
Can you say that again?
Dub Yes Yes Yes.
That was not say it properly.
And that is Skibidi Dub Yes Yes. I don't want to do this podcast anymore.
So stupid.
I know. But like, I refuse to believe that I would have ever thought that's funny.
Yeah, no.
Like, this deeply upsets me, Torgeir.
Yes, and like the word skibidi has become a part of the Gen Alpha
vocabulary.
Yeah.
And it means nothing.
Yeah, what is the use of skibidi? How do they use it? How do they communicate with that?
Also, do you know what I just realized?
What?
We sound like our parents right now. We have become old who complain about the youth.
Yeah.
I'm 23. You're 40.
And a half.
How have we already ended up here?
Skibidi Riz.
Like, what does that even mean? And yes,
I don't know.
He's actually 28.
Yeah, I'm 28. But yeah, Skibidi Riz. I know that Riz comes from the word charisma.
That took me way too long to find out.
Yeah.
I had no idea what Riz meant.
And like, people just kept throwing it around all of a sudden.
What?
Really. Oh, you got Riz. It got Riz. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Skibidi Riz. I usually love the guy who is the like Eurovision commentator for Finland.
Yeah.
But after Rim Tim Takirim, he said, "Oh, that was the most skibidi show of the evening." And I was like,
"Nah.
We are not doing that. We don't do that here."
No. No, skib.
King T'Challa and Black... It's not Black Panther. We don't do that here. Skibidi is a wacky word that references or... What a sentence. Skibidi is a wacky word that references or makes. Period.
Yeah.
Skibidi Riz. You've got the most risk / charisma. Or if something is Skibidi Ohio, it's really bad. What? Where did the Ohio meme come from as well? Where the hell did that start? Why are bad things Ohio? Apparently, you Norwegians say something is helt Texas if something is weird.
If something is crazy, it's helt Texas.
Really?
Meaning completely Texas.
Yeah, helt Texas.
Yeah.
Just completely crazy.
Yeah.
And if something is somewhere super far away, Finnish people, we can either say it's behind God's back, in a horse's ass, or in Norway. It's super far. It's not jossain Norjassa. It's somewhere in Norway.
We are neighboring countries, though.
Yeah.
There are countries that are further away.
I know.
Maybe a country that you don't have a direct border to, perhaps.
We share very little border, though.
You could have chosen Denmark.
We don't think about Denmark, really.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't share a border with them. Yeah, we're part of the Nordics, but do you like think about I don't know Iceland on a daily? I forget that Iceland exists.
Yeah.
Sorry to Iceland, I guess.
It's like it's there when it's relevant, which is rare.
Another good one, my guy.
Thank you.
You're on fire today.
Yeah. And also the Faroe Islands.
If it wasn't for Danny, I would not remember the Faroe Islands exist.
Yeah. That's like power saving mode. It's only rendered when people are talking about it.
And it's very rarely in render distance.
Yeah. Never. People never go there.
My grandpa went there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then when I said, like, hey, I actually know the only famous guy from Faroe Islands. And he was like, oh, who? And I sent him the selfie, me and him, and Peder and Doddy took at Song Farm this year.
Yeah.
And sent that to him. And he had showed that to the owner of the restaurant in the hotel that he's in.
Oh, yeah,
and the owner was like, yeah, I know that guy. That's Danny.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Danny.
Shout out to Dan and Emmy. We mentioned her as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Emmy as well.
Thank you for reminding me of the Gummy Bear song. Like, I fully have forgotten about it. Or is there something else stupid that the kids nowadays do?
Gyatt.
Gyatt, yes.
Gyatt? Is that how
you... Gyatt?
Is it gyatt or gyatt? Leave it in the comments.
Tell us.
Yes. Anyways, gyatt or gyatt. What does it mean?
I think it means ass.
Okay.
And then
does it stand for something or?
I don't know, but
Is
at
it
least
some
our boss's
language?
10-year-old son, when he was rating mine and my best friend's gyatt, said like it was rated in levels.
Yeah.
To be level 1000 gyatt or
Is there
level
a cap to this scale, or
I
do
don't-
they just
I
pull
don't-
numbers out of their ass?
I think they pull numbers out of their gyatts. Does it stand for something?
I don't know. Like, is it in
Gyatt
some
Riz.
language?
Gyatt is a slang term that is used to express strong excitement, surprise, or admiration.
Oh,
Gyatt is most commonly used as an exclamation in reaction to seeing a large butt. That is the buttocks, and maybe used as a noun to mean a large butt.
but how do you use it in a sentence?
Let's go Gyatt in
I
a
feel
sentence.
incredibly ancient.
Same. She has the hugest Gyatt.
But then
Don't
the
ask.
is referring to the ass, not the excitement about the ass.
Yeah, apparently it can mean like two things, either the excitement or the ass. Tell us in the comments. This is something I heard.
Yeah, that's right.
I know.
So the intro was foreshadowing? Because that is stupid, sir! Motherfucker!
This podcast is just incredibly scripted, and this was all planned out. We're just reading lines.
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
a teleprompter. Mine is like there, and yours is there.
Yeah, that's why I keep looking in that direction.
Yeah, same.
So anyway, this week I was
Take a pause. Anyway, Torgeir.
yes.
No, Gen Alpha, I think, are we just old or are they just not funny? And are we gonna get hated if we say that?
I don't know, but I think among like Gen Z, millennial, it's like universally understood that Gen Alpha are just completely broken as
Yeah.
a generation.
I think so.
They were raised on iPads.
And COVID.
Yeah, COVID was your fucking childhood.
That's depressing.
Yeah,
COVID
yeah.
ruined my early 20s.
It did.
Yeah, I couldn't be partying at home. I was home.
COVID was so
I couldn't be
here.
partying at home. I couldn't go party outside of my home. I drank daily.
Like COVID in a place like this small ass town,
No difference.
fucking great. Because like you kind of just go about your day, except there are less other people outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there are barely other people outside here on a good day. Like I live in Tampere. Or live
you
in
don't.
Yeah, I live here now, but lived in
you
Tampere.
used to live in Tampere.
I am from there, yes.
Yes.
Anyway, that's a very big city.
Yeah,
like, okay, a big city, but like on a Nordic scale and like a Finnish scale, because it's, I think, the second largest city in Finland.
What's
So-
the population?
I'm pretty sure it used to be 500,000. It's probably more than that now.
That's like 10 times the amount of the Faroe Islands.
I know. Wait. But yeah, like in a city that big, you could really feel it.
Yeah. For
Because
sure.
everything was shut down, nothing was open, everything was socially distanced, and like you could really, really feel it there.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. Right now it says it's 258,770. I remembered wrong.
So 5 times the Faroe
Yeah,
Islands.
but still like large
Yeah.
city compared to the 2,000 that live in this city.
Yeah, it's a small ass place.
It is. It
Yes.
truly is.
Still, we have 4 grocery stores for some reason.
Absolutely do not need. And when we wanted that goddamn cake,
Yeah.
we wanted to buy a Napoleon cake and we could not find it in any of the 4 stores that we have here. And
Like-
we fully just refused to believe that none of them had it, and we kept going back and forth between the stores.
Maybe it's in the clearance section. But like, how the fuck does just everyone decide, yeah, this Saturday we're all gonna have Napoleon cake?
Yeah, when usually there's so many of them.
Yeah. It's like stacked up. And then
Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's true, sir.
That-
We want a Napoleon cake, the best cake in the fucking world.
It is so good.
Napoleon did a lot of shit. He was not a great dude necessarily, but dank ass cake.
He did not make the cake. We have talked about this.
I don't care. Cake. Napoleon.
Should we buy a Napoleon
Nice.
cake?
Maybe. What pissed you off this week?
Well, from Rosie Susanna 1 on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
Honestly,
life
same.
pissed her off.
Yes. Honestly, girl, same.
Yeah. Life can be
Right now,
very
I don't like life because of
annoying.
recent events.
Oh yeah, those events.
Yes.
Yes.
Such as Skibidi Toilet and the convicted Orange.
Yes. Do you remember Annoying Orange?
Oh my god, I do. That is
Hey Apple.
That is a little bit.
Hey Apple.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Apple.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey Apple.
I never watched it. I knew what it was. I don't know the reference.
I watched that shit compulsively.
I believe that.
That shit was good.
You look like the type of person who would watch Annoying Orange.
Yeah. I don't like the reboot, though.
There's
It
a
sucks.
reboot?
Yeah. It's currently live. We just talked about this.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The Annoying Orange who won the presidential election and
Oh!
that reboot.
That reboot!
Yeah. Took you long enough.
But I got there in the end. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the reboot sucks.
It sucks. Horrible writing.
Yeah.
Feel like we're repeating storylines just time and time again.
Yeah, when is the Apple character gonna be introduced? I'm gonna go way sidetrack here.
Go.
Because we were talking about the Annoying Orange, aka Trump. You know, Elon Musk
Yes.
and Trump have been doing like rallies together and shit. Do you notice how Elon Musk always jumps when he goes on stage?
Yeah, he can't jump.
He cannot jump. He's not a good jumper, but that's not the thing. Have you noticed what he does when he jumps?
No?
He's always jumping up with his arms up like this and his legs out like that.
Oh yeah, he's in his fucking starfish position.
He is forming the letter X with his body.
Is he doing that on purpose?
He is trying to imprint the letter X in people's minds with his public appearances. And that's why he's jumping up like an X.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard on. I hate that.
Stupid.
Stupidest thing I heard. But back to our listeners right in.
Yeah.
From Jennifer Edström.
Jennifer, hello.
Hi, babe. On Instagram, dysfunctional IVR systems. Gonna be honest, I have no clue what an IVR system is. Sorry, Jennifer, we're stupid.
IVR?
Interactive voice response. An automated telephone system technology that enables callers to receive or provide information or make requests using voice or menu inputs while speaking to a live agent. Fucking fair. I don't think I've ever had to deal with one though.
I imagine that can be very annoying. I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, but sounds fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Any automated anything, I hate.
Automated? What is
Automated like voice response, you know? Anything like that, I hate it.
Oh, yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Big fuck that.
Yeah.
Then on Instagram from Dr_boy_band.
Dr. Boy Band?
Yes, Dr. Boy Band. If one more person in their 30s refers to themselves as old, I'm going to kick them in the A.
Well, good thing I'm 28. I'm old as fuck.
No, but like, I get that.
Yeah?
Because like, you're not actually old when you're 30.
Yeah, no.
Except you, of course. But like, anyone else, fine.
Anyways,
But thank
listener
you.
writing.
That was the last of our listener writing.
Thank you for writing into our podcast.
Thank you. What could you relate to the most? Was it the being old and 30?
No. What was the first one?
Life.
Yeah, that one.
For
Rosie
me,
got
honestly, it was probably the old age, but I'm 23 and I feel old.
Yeah.
Sorry, please don't kick me in the ass.
If you want to tell us what pissed you off this week, please leave it in the comments either on Spotify or Instagram,
YouTube
on
or
TikTok.
Instagram, or you can DM us. But thank you for coming and thank you for listening.
Which one?
That guy, no, it's the orange.
Oh, yeah, he was wearing camo.
That's why you couldn't see him. There's a guy in camo, the floating head. Oh God, is he coming out of a toilet?
Oh my God, it's coming! Ah! Oh wait, I forgot the horn.
Tune in next week for more almost funny content.